Hello everybody, welcome back to Mookish Trend. Today we are in Wisconsin Rapids, a place in central Wisconsin known for their beautiful scenery. As you can see today, we visit the Canadian National. The Canadian National Railway has various industries it services on this line, including a lumber service and paperboard. Here, the Canadian National have a wide array of locomotives they use, from GR20Cs, as you can see in the background, to a few old Grand Trunk Western SD40s. And as the headlights come on, I'll let you watch this GR20C pass by. And as you can see, there's a second switcher service coming out of Wisconsin Rapids. This switcher service is shuffling around tank cars for a chemical plant a little farther down the line. And while we're listening to this oldie idol, I'll tell you about the history of Wisconsin Rapids. In 1872, the Green Bay and Western connected Wisconsin Rapids with Winona and Green Bay. Wisconsin Rapids stayed connected to the railroad via the Green Bay Western through all of their bankruptcies. Despite what most people think, the original Wisconsin Central never eventually connected to Wisconsin Rapids. Green Bay Western was the only railroad connection that Wisconsin Rapids had. And finally, in 1993, all Green Bay Western assets were handed over to a subsidiary company of the Wisconsin Central, finally linking Wisconsin Rapids with the rest of the Wisconsin Central system. And then finally, in 2001, Canadian National bought both the Wisconsin Central and the Illinois Central, finally finishing an over 100-year legacy that Wisconsin Rapids had with the railroad. Here we find ourselves just outside the yard office, watching two Canadian National locomotives on their startup. Now this is really neat. You should really pay attention to all the sounds you could hear while they start up. That was really cool. If you could hear in the background, you could hear a slight hissing sound. That was actually the sound of the air pump, pumping air to the brakes. But as the locomotives were not connected with glad hands yet, all the air was leaking out of the reservoir, and you could audibly hear that. And as we were waiting for more action in the yard, they were starting to load test these newly started locomotives. Load testing involves ramping up the RPMs on the locomotive and make sure all systems are running okay before it goes out on the road to do its daily duties. And just in a second, you can hear them ramping it on notch 10. Well, that's all today, and thank you guys for watching this video. If you like my content, please think about subscribing, and I hope I see you next time. Thank you.